Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. I'm back again in Ark Survival Evolved, and this time I'm actually doing the first of the caves. Now this is the big ice cave at the bottom of the map. This one is one of the hardest when it comes to just running through, even though you can take rather large dinos into this cave. This is a normal freeze on any server, on any type of settings, be it console, be it PC, be it super modded, be it lightly modded, you always run into that. And this place has deadly cold, so should run into that in the next few seconds. Now, first things first, I need to get my fairies ready. Now, both of them have saddles. I am going to equip them and go with neutral. Alright. Hate when that happens. It's so hard. No, I don't want the Daedons. Perfect. Now I just have to whistle neutral. I'm in a little bit of trouble, to be honest. It's not very bad. And I know for a fact that Pelovias are all over this place. So they are my biggest threat as far as I know. This is murdering cold, so I want to stay for as little time as possible in here. You might be wondering why I'm just killing them. Just for the reason of entry back into this cave in a few minutes' time. Okay. Now let's go follow all. Now at one point I am gonna throw out my Daedons. Already stuck. As you can see, the melee is incredible on this. Alright, let's just go. The theory as fast as possible. Then I'll hit I and I will drop all of the stone and I will drop all of the crystal. Now obviously crystal is a real good resource. You want to get as much of it as you possibly can. As you can see, this is already affecting my health. Didn't expect it to actually be in the way. I'm just cleaning out a quick path here. I did make a mistake by the looks of it. This was the entrance. I just made a loop. How am I making this mistake? I've been through this cave before. I've been through this cave several times before. I've even died in here trying to get the artifact at the end. I believe this is the artifact of the strong. the spawns in here are super low. I've never seen it so low before. And the reason why I hate this place is the Palovias. They are all over the place. They're always getting in your way. They're always pouncing on you. And this is one of the most rare materials that you can pick up. I just want to clean up this inventory a little bit. Let's see what isn't necessary. We'll go. Now you might be wondering, why am I powering up the melee so much? Higher melee means more DPS, more damage. It means at the end of the day you can complete these caves faster, you can complete it with a lot more comfort, and compared to what's coming up in terms of my breeding when I go all out with the full stacks, these are not, because these theories had to have some levels put into it. They had to have some levels put onto their stamina. And my breeding stack 20 for for weight and stamina is purely for this reason, so I don't have to do this again. If something is wrong. This place is, oh, there's it, I can see a Palovia. It's up ahead on a very bad stretch. I was just about to say that this cave is a bit too empty. And as I say, I run into what makes this cave so dangerous. Palovia style. I want it up here into the corner. Come on, come on. The theories have a massive amount of health on them because of how heavy I mutated them. Now, a lot of people will think that it's super glitched, which it isn't, and I'm going to have trouble here in front because I can see Palovias. I need to make sure that I'm healed up, because if they hit me too many times, I will die. Clearly didn't come with enough of this. I can make a ton of it. I don't know why I was so greedy. Okay, and here we go. That is unusual. They normally pounce you on top of any type of tame. There's 4 of them that didn't spring. I'm not sure why. It happens a lot. This This is generally one of my most hated sections of this particular cave because of the high concentration of creatures when you're going through. I'm not sure if I'm going to get hit with high concentrations right now, but let's just see. Alright. So far, so good. Okay, right, there's the dead bodies. Moving through the very, very cramped sections. Yeah, here's it. They're not gonna kill this Therian Venusaur anytime soon. Even if I leave this Theory in the water, it will take almost an hour to kill it. Oh, that's theoretical at best, but it should take quite a while. And now I should get the Goliath. Ah, there's it. I didn't get the Oh, and I got killed by them to make it worse. Alright, now, fortunately for me, I decided to set up the bunk bed right outside. So I'll respawn at the bunk bed. I will throw out a Daedon and I'm going to rush through the cave. Now, this isn't the most suggested thing ever. This is like the worst idea you can ever have. Remember, my creatures are in a bad spot. Why am I? Oh, because I don't have any armor on. I forgot about that. Oh boy, this is worse than expected. As I said, I am going to run through with a Daedon. Original Daedon, unfortunately. I am dying here as it stands, so. I don't know if I can last long enough to actually get to where I need to go. Remember, there's those 4 Palovias that didn't trigger for some reason. Can't see a thing. Yeah, now I'm dying. This is what you call poor decision making. I chose badly on how to set things up. I forgot about running back into the cave being deadly on its own, and I forgot to keep some backups in the lockdown that were worthwhile. And this cave has that irritating respawn, so I'm going to have to run for my life. Oh yeah, this is not even close to as fast as the other Daedon. So yeah. These are cave creatures. These aren't. And this isn't the top Daedon. This is gonna be difficult. You don't get many creatures that can actually pull off that jump. It's just one of them, and now I have to try and sneak through some of the hardest creatures to sneak around. They're gonna attack me primarily. I have to be ultra careful going through. But I'm in big trouble. Save me. Come on, big boy. Oh. This is bad. This is like super bad. It's one of the worst situations ever. I need to rush in there to get to my bag more than anything else. Light is returning, means I'm in the daytime. All I've got to do is get up. Let's see, what else do I have here that could get me through there? Nothing. This Doedic isn't really super tame. Doesn't even have enough health to survive that cave at any given point. I'm gonna die like crazy if it gets to the point where I need a tame. So right now all I'm hoping for is to be able to run through. Not the best of ideas, I know. Real bad idea. It's gonna cost me a lot. Provided the respawn hasn't started, I can make it back to my creatures. Risking it on my character without any armor was really, really brave. But now comes the even more scary and silly part. I have to get through all of this without getting into any of the little nooks. Kill me. You can see the damage is just piling on so quickly in here. 540. I haven't seen a death message as yet. That means that low level Daedon has held on quite well. Shouldn't have done that. The thing is, on my character is a ton of food along with a ton of armor to get away from all of this. All cleared. I am so close to death right now, so close. And the hunger is gonna kill me as well on top of all of this, so that bag is like my only hope of survival. Nothing else will save me. Wrong bag, right bag. Sorry about that. Then I need to get my clothes on, so that will help. That will help. health. Torso. And I'm missing shoes. Where am I? Used shoes. They're there. And I'll take health potion. Health potion. That shouldn't be too bad. This guy would have had some meat on him. This is why a lot of people hate this cave. The Polovia story is just unbelievably heavy. As I said, something was wrong in the start. It wasn't really all that wrong. It's like they just had a more heavy spawn inside than they do have on the outer edge. Gave me a bit of a hard track on the inner than there was on the outer. I'm gonna have to get this. I'm actually gonna do something a little bit different for this next section. I am going to send my other theory on forward attack while this guy just sits back here. Okay, let's line it up. Attack this target. I know there's a whole set of commands for moving things. There's a move option. I don't know how to do it. Okay, let me just take 2 steps back. The reason for that choice is so simple. If I can get it ahead of me, it has to be the Polovia that I want down. Nothing else gives me such a... I hate this about this game. These instructions not working. Okay, one moment. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just had to triple check everything because I want to do this then. Still not doing it. I wonder why. Okay. What's going on? No, 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 no! Again with the Polovia. Alright, well, that's gonna be about it for this part. I'll catch you all on the next one when I'm back. Unfortunately, with these deaths that running through is going to be insane. I would have loved to have shown you the end of the cave. At the end, it's just this long spiral. I'm not that far away. There's a little trench and then you're in that spiral. But because of this unfortunate setback, I will see you all in the next one. So see you all then. Have a good day.